Good evening and a very warm welcome indeed to my channel. This is Peter with you, and we're on a Tuesday evening on the Peter's Racing Tips free-to-air YouTube channel, and a very warm welcome indeed to tonight's bulletin. Got a 50-1 free double for you running at the meetings at Plumpton and Newbury on Wednesday, and I'll give you those two bets in just one moment. They're both each way recommendations. One of them's around about 15-2 and the other one's around about 6-1 to your money, so nice healthy prices. And I look forward to one of them, if not both of them, winking at the judge on Wednesday to give you another payday. And more about those two horses in one moment. Great to have you with me. Lovely to be with you as always. And really great pleasure. And thanks very much for all the thumbs up you're giving me and all the loyalty. I really appreciate it, that's for sure. And with all that in mind, if you wouldn't mind just doing it again, the old thumbs up to help the algorithms and the analytics of the channel to spread its wings and the recommendations for you, I would very much appreciate that for sure. Okay, now today tipped your horse, which was a very big price indeed, called Kaizer, 12-1 into 10-1 at Newcastle, led everywhere bar the line just about, ran really well each way, was a real mammoth bet. I told you it was just about the biggest bet I'd ever put on the channel, and it didn't let you down, did it? Told you it was a stone better off at the weights, and another winning bet at a big price on this channel, and that's what you can get. Nearly winked at the judge, nearly did the business, but another winning bet, and that's what this was all about. Just keep picking it up, you know, keep feeding pigs cherries, and then crashing in a big bet double like tomorrow, which I'm going to give you in just one moment. Just a couple of things to tell you about before I do give you these two free bets. So get your pens and papers at the helm ready, just sorting my hair out there. Let me just tell you that if you want a big bet tomorrow at Dundalk, I've got two of them. They're both sledgehammer crossbow bets. One of them is as big as 14-1. The other one I expect to probably be about 5 or 6-1. It's a little bit shorter in the early exchanges right now, but it's very early. But there is one also which is 14-1 as we speak. So the minimum price for the double right now is around about 66-1, but I think it'll be more like 100-1 the double once the other bookmakers come into bat. But as I say, already one of these two horses is 14-1, running at Dundalk on Wednesday. Remember last Friday I told you all about a horse called Adapt to Dan, which was my latest big winner over there at Dundalk, and didn't stop to win whatsoever, 6-1 to your money. Another big Irish winner. I've had more Irish winners than any other tipster in the history of tipping, no doubt about that. And I'm not talking about even money 5-4 pokes. I'm talking about double digits average price, 10-12-1. I've tipped a welterweight of big price winners on this channel, and I've given many of them to you. 10-1, 12-1, 14-1, 28-1, and even 33-1 have been given on this channel free of charge to clients. So long may it continue, and long it will continue, of course. I really appreciate you being with me, and it's great to be with you. So if you want those two, it's just two for a fiver on the PayPal. Get yourselves on board there. No problem at all. Two for Dundalk, as they say. Now, talking about Dundalk, I am giving you a free bet on Friday at that track, and it was a members bet. It's my first ever members bet I'm releasing at Dundalk. And I did have a massive response to people writing in and putting the name down for the list. It will be an email bet, and it'll be sent on Thursday night for Friday's racing. And if you've not already done that, if you've already done it, then you're in the list, you're going to get the bet. If you've not, then you just need to write an email to myself, one-to-one, it's to me, to petersracingtips, that's petersracingtips @gmail.com. That's petersracingtips@gmail.com. I'll put it in the link below so you'll be able to write it down. When you do write the header, just be polite on it and just put, I'd like the Dundalk Free Friday bet, please, Peter. And we'll get you in the list, and that will be sent out to you, no problem at all. Everybody's been lovely, and it's a blessing and refreshing to be able to work with you, gentlemen and gentle ladies. And, so, if you want this free bet on Friday, no cost at all, no £5, £10, £20 fees, I'll send you an email on Thursday night. And as I say, I think the horse has got an amazing chance. It is ready to land a big touch. It won't have any form to its name. You'll see that it's got no form. and it will be a double-digit price. So there we go. Be another one to add to my collection of big price winners, but this one is going under QT. It's just for my private members and people who've registered for the free email bet there. My private members club is closed. It's full. You can't get in. 100% winners this week on it. Monday's bet 1, 11 to 4 to 9 to 4. And today's one at 15 to 18 to even money. 2 bets, 2 winners in 2 days. They're official Syndicate Super Club bets. There was just 2 and they've both won. No problems at all. Of course, on this channel, plenty of big price winners, plenty of massive price winners. I did give you a big Irish bet on here, of course, which ran an absolute stormer, 12 to 1 into 15 to 2 on Monday. And of course today's Kaizer 12 to 1 into 10 to 1. I hope you enjoyed that one as well. Okay, so with all that to do, excuse me, I'm going to give you these 2 horses now, and then I'm going to let you go on your way, and I'll be on my way. And then we can move on up and get ready for another big betting day ahead on Wednesday. Okay, so the 2 bets I've got free of charge for you now. Remember, if you want the 2 Dundalk bets, which are paying at the moment 66 to 1 the double, but probably will pay 100 to 1 when the bookmakers just all fall into line and they all just sort of start copying each other and agree. It all levels out. So if you want that 2 for a fiver, click on the link below. I'll get you on board, no problems whatsoever. They're my sledgehammer crossbow bets. Sledgehammer crossbow bets, 2 for a fiver. No problem whatsoever. Right, number 3 in the 340 at Plumpton is the first one I want to tip you. It's number 3. It's called Enrichescent. It's trained by David Bridgewater, this one. Ridden by Tom Scudamore. Got the visa and the tongue tied on. I think that's going to really assist this gelding, who's very well handicapped, running off a mark of 103. Like I told you with Kaizer today, it was a stone better off than the weights that when it's last ran. And this one's absolutely slung in. Last February, just under a year ago, it was racing off a mark of 124. It's now off 103, so £21 better off, and visaed and tongue-tied, and Tom Scudamore on board. All over it, this one. I think it's got an amazing chance. Forget about its run last time out, it just wasn't quite right. I think this race is perfectly set up. It can lead all the way, it likes to go from the front. Number 3, Enrichescent, each way there. And it's in the 340 at Plumpton, which leaves one more to give you. And I say it is a free recommendation. I'm going to put this up as an each-way bet as well. So I'm going to have the 2 each-way singles and an each-way double on these 2 respective free advices. And on the Dundalk bets, I'm having 2 big each-way bets and a big double as well. And I'm actually going to have more on the big price one, because I think the big price Dundalk bet tomorrow, which is on the link below, say 14 to 1 is absolutely huge, you really do. And I'll be very disappointed if it doesn't collect and give us another very big payout indeed. Just looking at something else here today, but I'm going to leave that one. I'm going to take you to the 3 o'clock at Newbury. And the each way bet here is horse number 10. It's called Wayfinder, trained by Rebecca Curtis, ridden by Adam Wedge. Well, Adam Wedge rode this horse last time up, the gelding, at the meeting at Newbury. He returns to Newbury, having had about 3 weeks off the track, and I think the horse needed the race that day. It certainly needed it the time before when it was brought down at Bangor-on-Dee. It hadn't ran for about a year previously, Wayfinder. Rebecca Curtis' horses aren't really firing at the moment. She has had 1 winner in the last 3 weeks or so, but I think it could be about to change with this one, running off a very handy mark of 113, very lightly raced. I think the pace of the race is going to be very fast, strong, and I think it's going to suit Wayfinder down to the ground, and I like it a lot. I know the horse is going to be absolutely pitch suited by the trip, the ground, and in the 3 o'clock at the meeting at Newbury, I'm all over that one. Wayfinder, about 6 to 1 with bet 365, and Richardson's around 15 to 2 across the board. So it looks about a 50 to 1, 66 to 1 double, those 2. And with the fact that you can get a 66 to 1 or a 100 to 1 double in Dundalk tomorrow for a fiver by clicking the link below, well, you've got yourself a big chance of a big Yankee or a lucky 15 or whichever way you want to play it. Don't forget, if you want to register for the Free Friday Dundalk bet, which is my first ever free syndicate bet that I'm releasing, and I'm giving it not on YouTube, but I'm doing it under plain wraps. And if you want a slice of that for free, it'll be a big price. Don't you worry about that. And just write to me at petersracingtips@gmail.com. Okay, and that's it. I wish you the very best of an evening. Take care of yourselves, and we'll speak again tomorrow at 6. Good luck.